Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to show you a HD quadcopter to match my HD video goggles here. The quad arrived in a nice packaging like this. It's hard form inside, so the quad is protected. And in the box you'll find the instructions. Basically, this card here is the FAQ. All you need to do is to scan the QR code and it will bring you to the website. I don't find the website particularly useful for this version that I'm having because it's buy and fly. The information provided is more for the ready to fly, the RTF that comes with the supplied radio controller. Since I have the buy and fly version from Hobbywing, I do have to flash the latest firmware of Betaflight into the flight controller here, which is the Flycolor Raptor 390. It comprises the flight controller unit at the top, which is the SP Racing F3, and at the bottom deck, that's the 4-in-1 ESCs or speed controllers, rated at 40 mAh. It supports S-Bus by default, but here I have hooked up the PPM out, and I have the wires all the way going to the DSM-2 receiver in front. Well, at the start of my video, I did mention that I am going to show you a full HD FPV quadcopter, and that is why you see this antenna here. This is the antenna for the ProSight HD transmission system. At this stage, the quadcopter already has the HD antenna mounted, and it's very easy to mount the antenna without any modifications because it fits nicely with the 4 ports through this horizontal slot in the frame. And besides that, you also see the HD camera that comes with the transmission system. So the HD camera is a drop-in replacement to the original one here. I did not use the silver bracket that's provided for the HD camera because it fits perfectly into the existing camera mount. Also, you have noticed that I've removed the VTX. There's a hole here. Basically, you just have to pull it out of that hole to remove the whole VTX. So what's missing now is the HD transmitter itself. This is the Connex ProSight video transmitter, and I'm going to fit it into the frame using the supplied ports and spacers. Alright, that's done, and this is how I've mounted the ProSight transmitter. As you can see here, the provided spacers and screws work very well. It's almost as if this Aries 250 frame is designed for the Connex. Not only did the 4 screws of the transmitter fit in nicely, as I mentioned before, even the holes for the antenna are already there. So there's no drilling required. The only pair of wires I need to solder are the power leads. So here you can see I've soldered the red and the ground to the battery connector. And also I've taken note of the instructions in the manual provided by Connex. The camera wires are neatly tucked away so that they are as far away from the ESC wires as possible. Alright, the video transmitter is installed and the quadcopter is completed now. This is how it looks like with the battery. And the CG looks about right. Alright, let me show you the close-up view of the HD video transmitter installation. Here you can see the 4 screws. They fit perfectly without any modification to the carbon frame. And here you can see the antenna of my DSM-2 receiver. These are zip ties, 2 of them. And at the back you could see the HD antenna installation. Again, no modification to the carbon frame. And there you have it, the HD FPV quadcopter. Now that the quadcopter is ready, let's work on the ProSight HD receiver. Alright, in this shot you could see my DX7 radio controller here. and this is the 3D printer part. This is one half of the fastener. And basically, to secure this fastener to my DS7 radio controller, I'm using these two screws here. The two screws will screw into this hole and this hole respectively. And by the way, if you're wondering what these two are, basically these are boom holders. They hold the arms of the big tarot folding quadcopter when the arms are folded. At the back side of the fastener, you see two more holes. Basically, I drilled the two holes right through the front and back, so there are total 4 holes. The 2 holes at the back are to allow the Phillips screwdriver, a right in one, to go through so that I can reach out for the screws inside to tighten the screws to the turret holders that clamps onto the antenna of the radio controller. So I'm going to do so for the other one as well. Now this is the other half of the fastener. I've 3D printed it in white instead of black, and basically this will clip onto the black half like so. And by the way, I've put some Velcro here because it's a bit wobbly. Yep, so that's a tight fit and it's not going anywhere. To release the fastener, I have to depress the 2 knobs at the side. Basically, the idea is to have the white half of the fastener secure using long bolts and nuts to the Pro side HD receiver, and then I should be able to clip on the HD receiver easily to my DX7 radio controller, like so. Alright, that's all I have for this video. Thank you for watching.